On the Bible, on the Quran, or to affirm? Which one do you prefer?
I'll use the Bible. Mr.
You swear on the
Speaker.
Bible?
Yes.
Take the Bible in your right hand and recite the standard oath.
I, Julius Ogamba, do swear that the evidence I shall give before the committee on the matter under its consideration shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Before we start, can you pass on your documents to the clerk so that she can be able to verify documents you're carrying against the documents submitted to us? Very good. For a start, we invite you to give us a self-introduction, briefly, your name, your educational background, your work experience, and your key competences that make you feel appropriate for the position for which you have been nominated. No more than 5 minutes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and thank you, honorable members of the Appointment Committee. I'm greatly humbled to be here today before you for my confirmation hearing, the position of CS Education. First and foremost, Honorable Speaker, I wish to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya for finding it fit to nominate me to this position. Honorable Speaker, my name is Julius Ogamba. I was born 57 years ago in Kisii County. I went to primary school in a school called Kenyoro, and thereafter I moved to a school called Homa Bay where I did my CPE exams. After that, I was called to Kabarak High School where I did my Form 4, and then I was called again back to that same school for my A-levels. Thereafter, I passed, and I was called to go to the University of Nairobi to do the degree in law. Prior to that, I did a stint as an untrained teacher in Buruburu High School under KD Hand schools those days. After graduation, I went to the Kenya School of Law, and after admission to the bar, I started my legal practice in Nairobi. I started a law firm called Migosi Ogamba and Company, and thereafter, in 1996, I took a break. I went to the University of London, where I studied a diploma in the advanced legal studies. I got a diploma from there. Since that time, I've been practicing law, spanning almost 31 years as a private practitioner. I have represented various clients, both individual clients and corporate clients. I have also had a stint in politics. In 2007, I ran for parliament for Kitutu Church North, and 2017, and also in 2022, I ran for the Deputy Governor, Kisii County. In the year 2023, Honorable Speaker, I was appointed to chair the Kenyan board, where I've had the opportunity to lead the board and the leadership team in that organization. I provided leadership since that time until I'm still a chair there. So I know that in leadership, you learn to lead organizations. You also have the opportunity to study in that organization. Honorable Speaker, in terms of my suitability to this position, I have had an experience, a large experience in handling complicated matters in court. I have also had the opportunity to understand what the education docket entails. Honorable Speaker, our Constitution provides under Article 43, under Article 53, and also under Article 55 for provision of education to the children of this country. And the Ministry of Education, under the Basic Act, the Basic Education Act, and also the TVET Act, plus the Universities Act, expands that mandate so that the provisions therein are espoused and has to be undertaken by the Ministry of Education. The role of our CS, Honorable Speaker, is to ensure that those provisions, that mandate, is undertaken by offering leadership in policy and putting the team together so that they achieve the goals in that particular act.
That will do. I will invite the Deputy Speaker to be the first to ask you a question. And we expect, when questions are put, to receive concise and precise answers to those questions.
Mr. Ogamba, as you're well aware, many Kenyans have put in a lot of complaints relating to the competency-based curriculum, complaining about the lack of facilities, training of the teachers or sufficient teachers. If you are confirmed, what would you change? What is your analysis of the situation, and how would you handle it if you are appointed to this position?
Thank you, Madam Deputy, for that question. I have listened to Kenyans on the issue of the CBC. It's a competency-based curriculum that came about in order to replace the 844 system that was there before. The issues that I have identified as a challenge in the Act and as a challenge in the program are three in number. There is a problem of lack of teachers. There is also a problem of the engagement of the parents in that program. There's also the challenge of the infrastructure that is supposed to be available to ensure that the CBC is done properly. In my view, the CBC, the competency-based curriculum, is a good program that came to ensure that the children who are learning get the benefit from their talents. So therefore, what would be done is to ensure that the parents understand what is required for them to be able to assist the children when they are undertaking this CBC.
Naisula.